Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon. And it's rather cold, but it's bright and sunny. So it's a beautiful November day. We have Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 4. The soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, but the soul of the diligent is made fat. So both have a soul, but one has a reputation of being a sluggard, a lazy person, and the other has a reputation of being diligent. So the key tension in this declaration truth is a sluggard versus a diligent person. And the byproduct of the two is that the sluggard gets nothing. He doesn't achieve because he is lazy. And he might well have thoughts about aspirations for, but he never arrives at the point of blessing, because the blessing that he craves for, he never sets into motion and brings about the solution. So consequently, he is without the blessing. And the byproduct of that is he doesn't know how to embrace the goodness that God has given to him. Unlike the person who is diligent, that person sets into motion a plan of action. And the byproduct of what he sets into motion will make him fat. Now, fat in the Old Testament is a sign of blessing and prosperity, as opposed to thin, which was a sign of vulnerability and weakness. And so the diligent one achieves and accomplishes because he sets into motion the plans. I wonder today, brothers and sisters, are you a sluggard or are you diligent? Do you set into motion your dreams and your aspirations, your plans and your desires? Or do you allow yourself to be deceived and manipulated so that your body and your mind, that's the sole reality of who you are, rob you of entering into the fullness of everything God has got for us? Christians have often been known as those who just do a lot of talking, but they don't do a lot of action. But we as human beings need to learn that we need to take control of our soul, because our soul primarily is working against our spirit. Galatians 5 tells us that we're wrestling with our soul. But once our soul is on board with our spirit, then we can enter fully into the embrace of everything that God has got for both our spirit and our soul. But until then, we are locked out of that blessing. And I encourage you today, brothers and sisters, to take hold of every aspect of your identity and allow yourself to enter in to the fullness of everything that God's got for you. Don't be a sluggard. Be those who are diligent. Set into motion the plans that the Father has laid upon your heart in Jesus' name. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.